I have made a grave mistake. Did you know Sirio is your arena hero? Crap! Uh-oh. This might have been a season I could stay in. +2 Sirio scores immensely highly. Did I just botch my arena season? Wait a sec, that's September 1st. Oh no, oh my god. By not grabbing Sirio, I might have just missed out on a crown. Oh god. Wait, Fallen Tiki. I don't have enough Fallen Tikis to catch up to Sirio. Damn it, this is so dumb. I regret everything. Not getting a +10 Sirio. Wow. Or just grabbing Sirio to make him +2. I have never missed a GHB before, chat. Never. I've missed a BHB one time. It was Fallen Ike and whoever else was. But I did miss it one time, so this is rare for me. Issue of description, some skills. Thank you for playing the Fire Emblem Heroes game. We have a lot of ridiculous skills in the game. That is all. I would love to see incorrect description. I would love to see incorrect description. It's just entire text, and the correct description it's just blank. Yeah, you know this broken hero, broken skills we made? Just kidding. It was all a typo. It was really supposed to be attack +3. Okay, what is this? This is for Lear. X equals the number of allies from distinct titles within 3 space a unit times 3 + 4 maximum 10. Yeah, I did notice that. I was like, isn't this a bit different from base Lear? Equals X number of distinct game titles. Okay, sure. Okay. Also, Alear Dragon Child and Alear Dragon's Youth Liberation skill is incorrect. Wait, it was just all of them? Wait, this is base Alear. Okay. Never mind. But why? It's just the wording looks like. Number of allies from distinct titles. Number of distinct game titles among allies. I don't understand the difference here. Okay, we'll move on. Voting Gauntlet. Last year's Brave Heroes versus this year's Brave Heroes. Chat, let's have a vote right now.
All they did was change the wording, but it's crazy cause it was clear the first time. This is such a pointless change, lol.
Yeah, it was clear.
This was bound to happen until you missed Cyril. You can use the free Brave Corin, maybe Nimsad if both have a 300 SP assist. Corin has all 300 SP skills and Cyril has all 240 SP skills. Unmerged Brave Corin scores more than +2 Cyril.
I'm gonna have to get a Corin. Alright, chat. Which CYL heroes were more impactful, this year or last year? I gotta say, this year and last year's CYL feels kind of similar in many ways. Can we agree? Govig is a flop. Great fodder, but a flop. However, Brave Sothis, which is basically what she is, looks like at least, also a flop. But people foddered her, so it was okay. Brave Crom, unlimited potential. Soren, unlimited potential? I don't know. I don't really know how we're going to say that. And then, of course, the best units of the banner. Brave Seliph, and then I think Corrin might have been the best unit thus far. Everyone's using her. She's ridiculously hard to kill. But I do think overall, this year, isn't it? Because this year, I feel like, as a whole, its top 2 heroes were more impactful, and its bottom 2 heroes were more... Or its third hero is more useful. But yeah, Govig, almost nobody... I've almost not seen a Govig. I've seen a couple, like... base ones, but I've not seen anyone like really build one up and use them in particular. Tiki and Byleth. So Tiki was pretty interesting upon release for a bit. A month or two she was pretty interesting, but I don't think she stood the test of time at all. So alright, anyways, update notification time 7.9.0. Let's not even read any of that and just get straight into it. It comes out, of course... Oh, shoot. Sorry. We have to read that part. Comes out September 5th at 8 p.m. Okay, cool. We can do that down mine live. Mirabilis and Hell are your new, refined Mythic heroes. It's double Mythic. Oh, shoot. Is this the first time we have double Mythic, chat? All right, Mirabilis, Whimsical Dream Plus. Grants another action target ally, grants attack +6, neutralize foes bonuses during combat. Ooh, to target ally and allies on 2 spaces of target. Inflicts attack -6 on nearest foes within 5 spaces of target, and any foe within 2 spaces of those foes through next actions. That's nice. Attack +6 takes it to standards, attack -6 takes it to standards, and then adding the ability of neutralize foes bonuses during combat is nice. Though I don't particularly remember what it did in the past, now that I'm thinking about it. A lot of people did not respect Mirabilis after a while. And a lot of people stopped using her, so. B skill. She did have a chill, sorry, a sabotage. Ooh, chat, what do you think? Chill defense res as the B slot. Okay, everyone said this here was more impactful in terms of COL. Before the range was worse, only attack -5 and no buff neutralization. Yeah, okay. So it did improve as I thought. And better spacing is nice in the current meta. That's important because harder to get closer. Anyways, sabotage to chill defense res. It's not the biggest deal, and it allows her to support, but a lot of Mirabilis I know run Wings of Mercy in B slot or Guidance. So, it's Wings of Mercy plus Guidance is a lot of times being ran as well. So, all right, we'll see. Hell, I like Hell. She's hot. It's my kind of MILF. Yeah, my kind of MILF happens to rule entire realm. Undead, Jelly Girl. Where am I going with this? Hell's good. Let's see if she'll be good again. Distant Pressure is her new A slot. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. Speed +5. 5 damage to unit after combat. People might already know this from Brave Marth. He also has it as well. So yeah, Hell updated A slot, which is good because Hell, as long as she doesn't die, she has that miracle ability and it can actually potentially loop. So, but yeah, having Distant Pressure, extra speed, preventing them from doubling takes away their chance of killing her because you can't really kill her in one shot if you're a physical shot. C slot, Inevitable Death Plus. Ooh, Inevitable Death Plus. Remember, chat. Inevitable Death. Sorry. For each foe within 4 spaces of unit can move to any of nearest spaces adjacent to that. Oh, that's huge. She's teleporting. So a lot of people used to love fighting Hell. I mean, you might still enjoy fighting Hell after this, but you love fighting Hell because you can just leave her till the end. You can just kill everybody else and she's stuck because she's flyer and moves slowly. So, but maybe not anymore. For each foe within 4 spaces of unit can move to any of nearest spaces adjacent to that foe. Yeah, that's really annoying. She might get on top of units you don't want her to touch, which makes it a lot harder to camp her out. Inflicts attack speed, defense res -5 on foes within 2 spaces of unit during combat. A lot of stats. If unit speed is over foe speed, neutralizes effects that guarantee foes fall attacks and effects that prevent units fall attacks during combat. She got an all-fall up. That's huge. As a flyer, it's hard to get an all-fall up because it's not a slotted skill that you can get. But now it is. That's why we celebrate Ryoma, and that's why we're going to celebrate Hell. Getting an all-fall up as a flyer is huge. An all-fall up on a hero that can get Miracle is even bigger. Or an Inherent Miracle is even bigger. Because if you can't double her, you're probably not killing her in one shot. Now, there are rules to this, like magical attacks don't count. But that might change. We'll see. She doesn't have that much speed. Well, they just added 10. Because Inevitable Death and Distant Pressure adds 5 and 5. Her weapon's going to add possibly another 10. We might just see Hell with 20 extra speed all of a sudden. And now she will be fast. So, I wouldn't say she was slow either on her release, but still. Alright, we'll see. Mirabilis and Hell are your new heroes, and... Oh, I don't know how to feel about this. Okay, chat. So, our 5-star manuals. Happy and Jill. What do you think of Happy and Jill? So here's the thing. I like both of those heroes as heroes I can use. I don't have either of those heroes. Jill has like a reverse desperation axe, and Happy is one of the best beast killers in the entire game. She's a really good Tome nuke hero. So for those who forgot what they have, let me show you. Here's Happy, attack res catch, AR Farge Trace. So you can potentially get catch for AR Farge Trace 3. That's a really good fodder. And if you already have her, merging her up might be worth it because she's pretty good. Next is Jill. I like Jill lots. She's one of my favorite farm girls, and I believe it's gonna be Rain and Catch as well. Oh, it's not. It's attack speed push 4. My bad. And then speed defense Rain. So yeah, Tower Gun Axe is pretty good. Jill's easy fodder at this point. Yes, push 4, Rain 3, easy fodder. So both Happy and Jill could be pretty good fodder. All right. Next, our 4-star special hero is Mythic. He has Hair's Lance and attack speed Snag. Okay, Hair's Lance. Oh, it's pretty good. I now remember it. At start of combat, units HP is 25% or above. Attack defense plus 5 during combat. Reduces damage from foes' first attack by 40%. Yeah, it was just an improvement on Recruit's Lance. The rest of the banner, not such a big deal. Mirio potentially give you attack speed ideal if you get her at 5 stars. And Nina is there. Okay, so this is pretty easy. Happy, Jill, Mythic is your top 3, and then maybe Miro if you have enough room to take it. Huh. So TMS is still real. Chat, the biggest surprise of this is TMS. You might think I'm celebrating because as a plus 10 Brave Marth user, but I already knew this was going to happen, so that was exciting. And if Marth was getting his refine, all the CYL heroes were getting their refine. And at the start, we already saw it was Hell and Mirabilis, so it only left it to one hero. Itsuki. Oh boy. How many of you guys have plus 10 Itsukis? I doubt TMS refines because they didn't release any more TMS banners. So I thought they were just not going to touch it ever again. Chat, did you know TMS has its own category? Do you know that? Do you guys realize TMS has its own category? And it's just like 5 heroes. That's it. Why does it have its own category? Unless the idea was we're going to release more TMS heroes, but for whatever reason, they decided not to. So, it's really weird. Did you know a game with as many heroes as TMS that doesn't have its own categories? 3 Hopes. 3 Hopes is in 3 houses. It's formed together with 3 houses, which is weird because Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are separated. Right? Now I'm doubting myself. But the point is, it's like 5 heroes. Like, it's its own category. So yeah, it's nice to see they're not actually forgotten about. Itsuki is a hero that a lot of people plus 10 way back in the day. He's still anti-dragon, so any refine he gets, it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm willing to bet he's probably going to get auto doubles because a lot of Chroms get auto doubles. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, his Mirage is Chrom. So he's probably going to get auto doubles. And he did have Session. So it was attack defense Session. They're probably going to update that as well. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to see how good he becomes because he really deserves this. A lot of people had him as plus 10, so yeah, I'm interested in this one a lot. Warriors 1 doesn't have its own category. Well, Warriors 1 barely has characters. A lot of you guys say you don't have him. People in favor find jail are still in jail. Yeah, like Azura's in jail. Owen's in jail. Reinhardt deserves to be in jail. I visited both Brave girls. I better do the right thing. Yeah, okay, sorry. I'll briefly talk about the Brave heroes. Reason why I'm going through them really quickly is because there's a lot of expectations here. Hey, really quickly, Brave Eirika chat. Brave Eirika has a lot of hope and potential to her. She also had really good fodder, which is why a lot of them died. But yes, anti-armor, anti-existence. I'm going to hope she can beat God Swords because she doesn't do that. I actually go Brave Marth against Eirika a lot. Now, the other hero, Marianne. Very interesting hero. If she can somehow move better and continue to have damage reduction, her ability is after combat, if there's an ally who spent their turn within 2 spaces of her, right? They get their turn back, so she can Gale Force other heroes essentially, which is a very interesting combo and it has led to a lot of like dangerous Ether 8's defense teams in the past, but very heavily underutilized because her art wasn't so good. And of course, Fire Emblem Heroes players are all big dumbos who don't know how to strategize. All we do is watch people like PM1 and okay, I should have named content creators. No disrespect. We're actually going to watch PM1 sometime soon for his opinions on his new heroes. But I'm saying, we don't really, Fire Emblem Heroes players don't really strategize and customize and theory craft and put it in action. They just do herp derp easy stuff. But Marianne led to some of the most interesting concepts I've ever seen. So, Brave Marth is my guy. I have him as plus 10. He was the God Sword upon release, the best God Sword in the game upon release. And let's see if he can actually compete, because nowadays the top God Swords are way too good. And that's it, right? Everyone, that's it, right? Yep, that's everyone, right? Yeah, that's everybody. There's nobody else on that list. Yep, bye-bye. Does anyone actually believe in Gatekeeper being good? All right, come on. Be honest with yourselves. Be honest with yourselves. You wanted, guys. You wanted him. You wanted, guys, my bad. You wanted him, guys. You wanted him so badly that you were willing to buy into the hype. I've never seen a hero get so much hype and end up so bad. Chat, the most disappointing Brave hero of all time. Who is it? Because if you ask me, it's Gatekeeper. Not one time did Gatekeeper actually represent meaningful value. He prevented a meta that never existed, and he doesn't fight well.
Me off.
Yes, I'm glad I did that. No, I'm serious. I really think it's Gatekeeper. Brave Celica was a disappointment, but she was actually still good. She was dangerous. I don't know what Gatekeeper ever offered people. It was just a meme. I hope you guys don't do that with your real lives. All your friends get together and they donate money to try and prop up like this homeless man, and all of a sudden you guys have donated like $10,000 to this homeless man, and you realize you can't pay for rent anymore, and you're like, well, it was for the memes, man. Okay, anyways, that was a really dark example. We'll move on from that. In this new Memento event, we lead Alphonse to the beach. Hey, Alphonse, let's do those beach things. Wouldn't it be funny if you dug a big hole and put you down there and then just left your head out there and you can scare people? And Alphonse's like, yeah, that'd be funny. And then we dig that hole, put Alphonse in there, and he's sticking out of his dumb head and looking at everybody. And then we leave him, and he's just like, wait, where are you going? We're like, we'll be back, don't worry. And he just stuck there, and then we watch from a distance on our beach on our beach chair with a nice umbrella over top, and we watch the high tide slowly get closer to his head, and then we watch the high tide overtake his head as he's gurgling. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm gonna move on. Ether Raids is being updated. Bright Shrine 11 is there, and 2 new songs. Concert Hall Backsliding from Backsliding what? From Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, and then Silver Garden. In a Silver Garden with You from Fire Emblem Echo Shadows of Valentia. And then we have a new Summer Duel skill called Fault. I don't need to read this. What is Fault? Fault is this skill where Fire Emblem Heroes reminds you it's your fault. Did you lose the Summer Duels? It's your fault. Did you not manage to pull that 5-star? It's your fault. Are you stuck outside of Tier 21 Arena? Sorry, it's your fault. And then, you want to know why? There's a skill called Fault. Once you press on a skill, it says swipe credit card, and you win. 5 stars, staying in higher levels of the arena, winning Summer Duels, swipe credit card. Alright, Fault, swipe credit card. Thanks, this is very informative. Okay, no. Fault. Captain deals damage equals X during combat, and allies in 3 speeds of Captain deal damage equals 50% of X during combat. This really reminds me of the new Lysithea. Highest total penalties among target and foes in 2 spaces of target, excluding area effects specials. Alright, Fault. Give it to the new Lysithea, and she'll nuke even harder. Fault. Give it to Mark, and he'll destroy things. Mark and Yoon. And remember, it's your fault. So swipe credit card. Okay, anyways. New additional heroes be Hero Grails. Dono and Zephyr. Yes, Zephyr is hot, so I'm happy about that. Donald is not hot, but he's good fodder, so there you go. And other changes, we've addressed an issue in which friend mock battles never occur because nobody in Fire Emblem Heroes has friends. I'm kidding. Are sometimes unavailable during periods of time when Ether Raids are not being held. Oh. I thought that happened because you had no friends. Sorry. Bad joke. Now that I have progressively and incrementally annoyed you guys through this entire Fire Emblem Heroes update, let me know what your favorite thing was. I think my favorite thing was the inclusion of a skill called Fault. To remind you that it's your fault that you're playing this game. Anyways, that's that.